On the morning of December 1st, 1948, the body of an unidentified man was discovered lying on the sands of Somerton Beach, near Adelaide, South Australia. His legs were neatly crossed, his head resting against the seawall, as though he had simply fallen asleep. But this was no ordinary scene. The man was dead, and no one knew who he was, where he had come from, or why he had been there. What began as a puzzling discovery quickly grew into one of the world's most enduring mysteries, known as the case of the Somerton Man. The man appeared to be in his mid-40s, well-dressed in a suit and polished shoes, but he had no identification on him. His pockets were emptied of anything that could link him to a name or address. What stood out immediately was the quality of his clothing. Every label had been carefully cut out. Even the hat he wore bore no markings. It was as though someone had gone to great lengths to ensure that this man could never be identified. The autopsy revealed further oddities. The cause of death was never determined with certainty, but doctors suspected poisoning. His stomach contained traces of blood, and his organs showed signs consistent with the ingestion of some toxic substance. Yet no poison was found in his system. Whatever killed him left no trace, at least none that the science of the time could detect. The possibility of a rare, untraceable poison led investigators to consider espionage. After all, this was the early years of the Cold War, and spy games were rampant across the world. But the mystery only deepened when investigators searched his belongings. At first, they found nothing of significance. Then, weeks later, a small, rolled-up piece of paper was discovered hidden in a concealed pocket of the man's trousers. On the slip of paper were two words, Tamam Shud. The phrase, written in Persian, translates to "it is finished." These were the closing words from a collection of ancient poems known as the Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam. This single clue set off a chain of speculation. Who was this man? And why did he carry such a cryptic message sewn into his clothing? Investigators launched a nationwide search for copies of a Rubaiyat, hoping to find a connection. Incredibly, they did. A man came forward with a copy of the book that had been mysteriously tossed into